now in section D. We're going to compare an individual to the entire group. So whereas before we were looking at the whole group of numbers at once and trying to learn about the center and how spread apart they were, now we're just going to look at a single value and focus in on that and see how it compares. So the first thing we're looking at is calculating percentile. And percentile is the percent of the values in the distribution that are at or below the value you're looking for. So, for example, going back to the free throw problem that we did before, imagine that you made 18 shots. And there's all these other numbers of free throws in the list, but you made 18. We're going to figure out your quartile and percentile. So, first thing I'm going to do is find the 18. And which one would I pick? Whether I pick the higher or lower, it doesn't matter because you're trying to figure out how many values are the same or below, at or below. So in this case I have to select both of them and all of the numbers that are below. So if we count them up, we're going to find, and I'm going to skip around this section a little bit, we're going to find that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 numbers that are 18 or less. And there's a total of 15, because if you have the 11 that are at or below and then these 1, 2, 3 more that are above, totals up to 15. So we're going to divide, and then we're going to multiply our answer by 100. So we're going to take 11 divided by 15, that's going to give us a decimal. And 11 divided by 15, let's bring up our calculator. It's going to give us 0.73. Multiply that by 100 and you've got yourself 73, and we're going to call it percent. 73%. Now the other part going back up here talks about which quartile you're in. So to figure out what quartile you're in, we could look at our 5-number summary, which we already have here for us. Our min, quarter 1, median, quarter 3, and our max. And you'll notice that we have the first quartile, the second quartile, and then above the median we have third and fourth. 18 is going to fall between 16 and 19, so 18 is going to fall right here. So it's not in the first or second, not in the fourth, but it is in the third quartile. Another way to think about which quartile you're in is if you look at your percentile, 73, well, it's between 50 and 75. And if you think of 4 quarters and $1, 2 quarters would be 50% or 0.5. 3 quarters would be 75%, 0.75. So between 50 and 75, you're in the third quartile.